Are you ready?
Okay.
Hello, we're in Toronto. I'm Kanai, and this is...
Miki.
Alright, tell me about you and tell me about your photography.
So we met in the mountains in Japan.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, in Japan. And yeah, I recently moved to Toronto like 2 months ago. And about my photography, I worked as a photographer for 6 years in Japan, mainly for like corporate events, corporate portraits and stuff. But I also did like family photos, newborn baby photos. I also did food photography. But now I came here, I have no connections. I don't really have a lot of like clients. I have nothing right now. I'm looking for clients.
What do you say is your favorite type of photography?
Favorite type? I need people in my photos.
Okay.
I don't really shoot a lot of like architecture or food. I mean, I like food photography because I can eat after that.
Ooh.
But yeah, basically I need people in my photos. And I think one of the type of the photos I like is like documentary style, because I was in Tanzania for 1 year in the village.
For 1 year?
Yeah. Like this year I only went there for 3 weeks.
Okay.
But in 2015 I was there for 1 year, like based in the city, but I often went to the village and shoot people's life. So I think, yeah, that's what I like. Like document, like record people's life, but a bit in the artistic way.
Ooh.
Ooh!
You're a Nikon user. What's up with that?
Oh my god. I feel like now I know what you're gonna ask me. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Nikon. Should I introduce my baby?
Sure, go ahead. What camera do you use? What lens do you have? What lens do you use the most?
Okay. So today I have this Nikon Z8.
Second person to have the Z8 in my interview series.
I saw your reels. Anyways, yeah, Z8, and the lens I have today is 50-1.8 S.
S?
Yeah, like
What
a
does that mean?
good series. I kind of renewed my equipment before I come here, and I wanted to add some fixed lens.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
how many lenses do you have?
Like right now in Toronto, 50 prime, 85 prime, 15-30, 24-120, 70-300. I think that's all, like 5 lenses right now.
Which one is the most competent? And which one is like your go-to most used lens?
So it really depends on what you shoot. So usually, like these days, because I'm not working, I just have this 50 on my camera. I walk around.
Okay.
So I have this project the project called Strangers in Toronto. So I go to strangers, talk to them, and take their portraits.
Yeah.
So when I'm on that project, this is the only lens I use usually.
Okay.
And the other lenses, it's more for my event photography.
Okay. What inspired that project? The Strangers in Toronto.
So I didn't have any friends here. I only had a few. So I thought this project's gonna be a good chance for me to like at least talk with someone, because without this project there will be like a lot of days I won't talk at all with anyone.
I see.
But yeah, with this project at least I talk to like two or three people every day. And sometimes we be friends sometimes. So yeah, this project is helping me to kill time and keep my mental healthy.
So, okay, what's the reason that you shoot on Nikon?
It's just because this like Nikon was the first camera for me, and then I added some lenses, and
Once you have lenses, you can't go back.
yeah, right. Like, but first I was using DSLR, right? So, and this is mirrorless. If I wanted to change to other brands, I think that was the time for me to change to some like other brands, but I didn't. So right now, like, I totally missed the chance to change to other brands, and I'm totally fine with Nikon. So I don't plan to change to any other brands.
If someone paid you to switch gears completely, which is the brand that you would refuse to switch?
Sony. Yeah. I just feel like they're not like a camera.
Like what?
I don't know. I mean, all the cameras these days are electronics, but like I feel like Sony is really like an electronic machine.
I think I know what you mean. Like I look at my camera and I feel like, okay, this is more of a machine than a camera. Like it's like so much technology going on in there.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that other cameras don't have that kind of technology in their cameras either, but when I got my A7 IV, like that's when I really felt like this is a machine.
Yeah. So like for this one, like I feel the history as a camera brand.
Oh. Well, you already answered my second question that I was going to ask. I was like, would you ever switch to Sony? But you said she will not. If you are to get an upgrade, body, lens, or accessories, what would you get for next purchase?
For the camera body, for now, I'm totally fine with this Z8.
Yeah, Z8 is pretty good.
Yeah, like when I get this, like I was wondering if I should get Z9 or 8, because I used to use Z9, the biggest one. Yeah, but then, you know, I knew that I was coming to Toronto and I'll be like walking with the camera, and I felt like Z9 was a bit too much. And then like most of the features are the same, it's just the Z9 is bigger with larger batteries. So yeah, I think for now Z8 will be the best camera for me. So if I'm gonna add something, I'll add the lens.
But I feel like you have a really good coverage of lenses. You have 5 at least.
Yeah.
Covering from like 14 to 300.
Yeah. But the thing is, that 70 to 300, that lens is like a really old lens with a higher aperture. So I want 70 to 200, 2.8. As an event photographer. I've been using it for like more than 5 years, and I feel like I need that lens.
See, like sometimes I shoot events and I only have 24-70, which is fine. But if I have 70-200, that would be much nicer. But also, if you don't have a lens, you can also rent.
That's true.
And if you don't shoot as many events, I feel like that's a better way to go if you don't want to spend like $2,000 on a lens.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, it really depends how much work I will get in the future. I know, because like back in Japan, I had shootings like 10-20 events per month.
Whoa.
So, you know, renting 20 times per month is like...
That doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah. And since I used to use that lens, like I already had the image of the photos I feel like I have to shoot during the event. Like a big snapshot of the speakers on the stage and stuff. So yeah, if I can do the same kind of job here, I would get 70-200.
Ooh! Okay, we're done.